What if you could spot heat signatures long before the hunt begins? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm breaking down the best thermal drones for hunting, saving time, boosting success, and changing the game. Stick with me, hunt smarter, and check the trusted links in the description to gear up confidently. The number 5 product on our list is Oddire Drone. Night searches fail more often from poor perspective than bad timing, and that truth changes once the Oddire Drone lifts off the ground. Before choosing an aerial tool, many outdoor users worry about unstable flight, short airtime, and cameras that shake just when clarity matters. This drone eases those concerns with steady hovering, smooth controls, and an adjustable camera that captures wide views from above without constant correction. Flight feels approachable with one key launch, altitude hold, and headless mode, allowing beginners to focus on observation instead of controls. The live view delivers sharp visuals that help scan terrain efficiently, which is why drones like this are often discussed alongside thermal drone options used in hunting environments. While it does not offer heat sensing, it compensates with stable footage, quick setup, and responsive movement that supports scouting and situational awareness. Dual batteries stretch airtime comfortably, reducing pressure to rush each pass. Compared to advanced thermal drones, this model is far more affordable and easier to learn, though it lacks night heat detection and auto-follow features. It fits beginners, hobbyists, and hunters who want aerial visibility without complex systems or heavy investment. App control feels intuitive, footage saves directly to your phone, and safety features add reassurance during learning flights. As the drone settles into a controlled hover above the landscape, the view transforms effort into clarity, making each flight feel purposeful and each decision grounded in what you can finally see clearly. At number 4 is DJI Avata 2 Drone. Most drones show you the world from above, but very few make you feel inside it, moving through space instead of watching it. That sensation defines what the DJI Avata 2 drone brings to the table. Before investing in advanced drones, many users worry about steep learning curves, fragile builds, and footage that looks impressive but feels disconnected from real use. This model changes that dynamic through immersive goggles, intuitive motion control, and a design that feels responsive rather than intimidating. Flying becomes instinctive, letting beginners focus on direction and awareness instead of button memorization. Tight spaces suddenly feel approachable thanks to built-in propeller protection and precise handling, which is valuable when scouting terrain or navigating low-altitude paths often discussed alongside thermal drone setups used in hunting environments. The ultra-wide 4K view captures detail and movement in a way that feels alive, though flight time remains shorter compared to larger camera drones and thermal-specific platforms. Compared to traditional thermal drones, this option trades heat detection for agility, immersion, and creative control. It suits hunters who want fast aerial awareness, outdoor explorers, FPV creators, and anyone seeking a deeper connection between movement and vision. Portability keeps it practical, while bundled accessories make setup straightforward. Each flight feels controlled rather than cautious, and every maneuver builds trust in the machine. When the landscape rushes past in smooth motion and clear detail, the experience stops being about flying a drone and becomes about seeing the environment in a completely new and personal way. The third one on our list is DJI Mini 3 Drone. Lightweight tools often get underestimated until they quietly outperform expectations in the field. That moment arrives quickly when the DJI Mini 3 drone lifts off. Before buying a drone, many hunters and outdoor explorers worry about complicated rules, unstable footage, and short flight times that force rushed decisions. This drone removes those pressures by staying under registration limits while delivering steady 4K visuals that reveal terrain clearly in changing light. Wind resistance and a stabilized gimbal keep footage smooth when conditions shift, helping users observe movement instead of fighting the controls. Long flight endurance brings relief during wide area scouting. A reason compact drones like this are often discussed alongside thermal drone options used for hunting awareness. While it does not detect heat signatures, it compensates with sharp detail, quiet flight, and reliable transmission that keeps visibility strong over distance. Compared with heavier thermal drones, this model is easier to deploy, simpler to manage, and far more approachable for beginners. Though serious night tracking still favors dedicated thermal platforms, it fits hunters who want daylight reconnaissance, campers, mapping terrain, content creators, and anyone seeking aerial clarity without heavy gear. Creative modes add flexibility, quick transfers reduce downtime, and safety features help new pilots stay composed. Every feature feels designed to reduce friction and increase clarity. When the drone returns smoothly after a long flight and the footage tells a clear story of the land below, the experience feels calm and deliberate, turning preparation into something efficient, controlled, and genuinely satisfying. On number 2 is DJI Mini 4 Pro Drone. Some tools quietly remove stress before you even realize it was there, and that feeling hits the moment the DJI Mini 4 Pro drone rises into the air. Many people hesitate before buying an advanced drone because they fear complex rules, unstable flight, and the risk of collisions ruining expensive gear. This drone answers those worries with a lightweight build that avoids registration hassles while delivering sharp control and steady visuals. Flying feels calmer thanks to obstacle sensing in every direction, allowing attention to stay on terrain rather than constant correction. Battery endurance stretches sessions comfortably, which brings relief during wide area scouting. A reason compact drones like this are often discussed alongside thermal drone platforms used in hunting preparation. While it does not detect heat signatures, its long-range transmission and crisp vertical video make daylight reconnaissance clear and efficient. Compared with heavier thermal drones, this model offers easier transport, smoother learning, and safer operation, though users needing nighttime heat tracking will still look elsewhere. It suits hunters planning routes, outdoor explorers mapping land, and creators who value stability over bulk. Intelligent tracking adds creative freedom without demanding expert skill, and quick setup keeps momentum high. Small details like smooth hovering and responsive controls quietly build trust during each flight. When the drone glides back after a long session with clean footage and no close calls, the experience feels measured and satisfying, turning preparation into clarity and making every flight feel purposeful rather than cautious. Now moving to the last one is DJI Mini 4K drone. Most people expect aerial clarity to come with complexity, but sometimes simplicity delivers the clearest view. That realization lands fast when the DJI Mini 4K drone lifts smoothly into the sky. Before buying a drone, many outdoor users worry about legal hurdles, shaky footage, and short flights that interrupt scouting at the worst moment. This model eases those concerns by staying light enough to skip registration while still producing stable 4K visuals that reveal terrain detail in changing light. Wind resistance keeps footage usable when conditions shift, and the gimbal quietly smooths movement so observation feels steady rather than rushed. Long flight options reduce pressure to hurry, which brings relief during wide area scans, often compared with how thermal drone tools are used in hunting preparation. While it does not detect heat signatures, it delivers sharp daytime awareness at a fraction of the complexity and cost of thermal platforms. Compared with larger thermal drones, this option is easier to deploy, faster to learn, and far more forgiving for beginners, though serious night tracking will still require specialized gear. It suits hunters planning routes, campers surveying land, and first-time pilots who want dependable performance without intimidation. Quick shots add creative flexibility, setup stays simple, and safety features keep early flights calm. When the drone returns with smooth footage and no stress attached, the experience feels balanced and rewarding, turning preparation into clarity and making every flight feel intentional rather than uncertain. So guys, this wraps up our video on the best thermal drone for hunting you can buy right now. We've carefully covered different options to match different hunting styles, environments, and budgets so you can make a confident choice without wasting your hard-earned money. I've added all the product links in the description below, so make sure to check them out, compare features, and grab the one that truly fits your style, terrain, and game requirements. If this video helped you even a little, whether it saved you time, cleared your confusion, or helped you avoid a bad purchase, please take a second to hit that like button. It genuinely motivates us and tells YouTube that this kind of honest, no-nonsense gear content is valuable. And if you're serious about hunting gear, outdoor equipment, and real-world buying guides, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We've got a lot more coming, including in-depth reviews, head-to-head comparisons, night testing, and practical tips you won't find in typical sales videos. Your support means everything to us and helps the channel grow. Thanks a lot for watching. Stay safe out there, happy hunting, and I'll see you in the next one.